What's going on, y'all? This is John Alsace with Facemask Fantasy. We got new up-to-date fantasy content coming your way every day on this channel, so if you have not subscribed already, then please hit that button. But before we get into our main topic for today, my co-host Nick Payne put in a ton of work to give you guys a free 2021 Redraft draft kit available on our website, which can be found at facemaskpod.com. It's a great piece of content, something that other analysts might be charging you for, but we're giving it to you for free. So without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk, and today we're talking Dwayne Eskridge. Now the Seahawks selected Western Michigan wide receiver Dwayne Eskridge with the 56th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. He stands at 5'9", 190 pounds. He averaged 18.5 yards per catch and 9.4 yards after the catch per reception while at Western Michigan. And while these are impressive stats, this needs to be taken with a grain of salt since it came against MAC competition, but this guy's got a great profile. 130 plus receiving yards per game in 2020. He ran a 4.33. He benched 350 pounds. He can squat 505 pounds, and he has a 37.5-inch vertical jump. He has experience at gunner and kick returner, so he will compete on special teams as a rookie. And the only thing I don't like about his profile is that he's going to be 24 years old in week 1. Now, the Seahawks entered the NFL draft with just 3 picks and with just the number 56th overall pick in the first 2 days. Both of their other picks were day 3 picks. So they used their only significant draft capital on Dwayne Eskridge. Seattle lost their number 3 wide receiver in free agency in David Moore, so DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, while they're already established, Eskridge, if he can impress the coaching staff enough to give him that number 3 receiver job, will fill a niche role in his rookie season as the deep threat on this team. As far as competition, he only needs to hold off Freddie Swain in order to open the season as the number 3 wide receiver, because they do not have a lot of talent on their depth chart currently. But Eskridge injured his toe in rookie minicamp, and while Seahawks coach Pete Carroll expects Dwayne Eskridge to recover in time to appear in a couple of preseason games, and that's a direct quote, they did place him on the PUP list on July 28th. And Eskridge has already been sidelined for well over a month. If he's unable to get back on the field in time to pick up the offense, then Freddie Swain's got the leg up to be the number 3 wide receiver in this offense, and that's not good for Dwayne Eskridge's outlook in year 1. But to his credit, Pete Carroll said that the team targeted second-round wide receiver Dwayne Eskridge for his ability after the catch, and Seahawks GM John Snyder said rookie wide receiver Dwayne Eskridge could play, and I quote, a number of different positions. Carroll also added that he thinks that Eskridge could be used in the running game, and we already mentioned that he's going to see some time on special teams. While he's unlikely to be a consistent fantasy option in year 1 because he's yet to get an on-field grasp of the playbook because of his toe injury, he could have some spike weeks if he's given a role and Wilson's allowed to cook. So that's something you have to monitor. But in season-long leagues, he's on my watch list, but he's not going to find a way onto any of my rosters until he's proven healthy, and I don't think that's going to happen before week 1. Despite what Pete Carroll had to say about him coming back to play in preseason games, I'll believe it when I see it. Pete Carroll likes to talk. I'll believe it when I see it. So while in season long, he's a wait and see, in Dynasty, with his athletic profile and the age of Tyler Lockett and the dearth of weapons around Russ outside of DK and Lockett, he could absolutely become Lockett's heir apparent, and he could absolutely make his way by year 2 into that number 3 wide receiver that they were looking for when they drafted him. Now Lockett is locked up until 2024 when he is 32, and he can be cut with a 16 mil cap savings at that point. But before then, his dead cap is too high to warrant parting ways. Eskridge could have to wait until 2024 to have a larger share of wide receiver targets than is normally given to a tertiary wide receiver in a Seattle offense. DK is on his rookie deal until 2022, but let's be real, I expect him to get locked up by this team long term, so it could just be Eskridge and Metcalf in 2024 with the Seattle Seahawks sporting 2 super athletic wide receivers. If you can wait that long in Dynasty, it could pay off some real dividends, but by that point, Eskridge will be 27 as he's an older prospect coming into the league, so that does bring him down a few spots when I'm ranking him up against other rookies in this class. So while I would have liked him a lot more if he were to stay healthy through this offseason process, the injury is going to affect the role he's given in year 1 by the coaching staff, and he's going to have 2 really good wide receivers in front of him for a while. So I do like other wide receivers in this rookie class more than him in Dynasty, but I'm definitely still willing to take a look at this guy because he's playing in Russell Wilson's offense, and he's got a great athletic profile outside of the fact that he's 24. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think Dwayne Eskridge is going to burst onto the scene and be a fantasy relevant wide receiver year 1, or do you think it's going to take him a few years? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is John Alsace. This is Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new up-to-date content every day on this channel, so if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for listening and have a great day.